I would like to introduce Heather Dion, forester from the city of Hartford. Heather's been an arborist for 10 years and she's going to talk today about the why, how, and when to prune a tree with her assistant Jeff. It's all you.
Thank you. In a municipal city town setting, you're going to stumble upon many reasons why you want to prune a tree. In this case, looking at this yellow wood, we have some sightline issues, we have branches that are encountering the cars, so you want to address those issues. Timing for pruning, you want to focus after the leaves are out, up to when the tree is getting ready to go dormant. So I would say into October would be your border, and certainly throughout the winter, once the tree is dormant, you can go ahead as normal. You want to consider the season. Winter pruning for softwood such as pines, the wood is going to react differently than it is in the summertime. When you go to approach a tree, you want to look at the attachment point to the trunk or to wherever you're going to make your cut. You're going to take it back to the node, okay? And you want to stay outside of the collar, which will show you up close, because in a forest setting, that's where the tree is going to shed its branch. I mean, trees naturally prune themselves in forest settings. In urban settings, we typically help with that. And that's why a rule of thumb, I guess, would be to take no more than you have to. The tree has adapted itself and grown into a way that it's sustaining. And in a harsh urban environment, it's already competing for nutrients, water, oxygen, and compaction. You know, there's mechanical damage, all of that. So a tree has a hard life as it is. So we do want to limit the amount of photosynthetic tissue that we're removing. So I'm going to go ahead and just start elevating this tree, removing if there's dead branches, if I see any broken branches, and crossing rubbing branches. Those are what I'm going to take out. Now, there's an area right here that we call the branch collar. And that's the point where the tree creates its own defenses in shedding or what have you to keep decay from entering the trunk. So we always want to make our pruning cuts outside of this line. If you go too close, that would be called a flush cut. If you go too far out, you're creating what we call a stub, and then the tree still has to lose that. So you're trying to reduce any extra energy that the tree has to put out for such purposes. Alright, so I'm going to remove this branch because it is crossing and rubbing with this limb. So I'm going to start with an undercut. I'm going to go far enough out so that way afterwards I can do my finishing cut without doing any damage to the tree. So start here. To have a sharp pruning saw. And now I'm going to do my final cut. make my undercut. Prevent it from tearing. There we go.
And I would go right there.
Sometimes it's best to start on smaller stems just to see what it looks like afterwards and see if the tree actually raises itself up afterwards. And you can kind of stand back and see if that branch is still,
It's pretty low when
it is pretty low. Yep. So if we get a snow load or anything like that, it's still going to hang down. So it's probably best to take it back.
Now, as you can see, this tree is not only safer, but it looks much better than it did before. I'd like to thank Heather and her assistant Jeff for showing us how to properly prune this tree. Thank you.